Why are you doing what you're doing? A lot of guys never ask themselves this question. Or they'll say really vague shit like, I want to make loads of money, I want to buy a Lambo, I want to live in a penthouse. Great. And I sure do hope that you achieve those things one day. But those reasons won't push you when things get tough. You got to backtrack. Okay, you want nice things. We all do. But let's start from the very beginning here. If you have any chance at competing and performing and becoming the best at what you do, then you need to have a strong reason. Otherwise, you will get smoked. There's somebody out there that's working so hard because his parents are sick, or because he wants to put his siblings through university, or because he wants to build an orphanage for the less fortunate, or whatever. I mean, look, I'm not saying that you have to have those reasons to win. What I'm saying, however, is that if your only reason for starting your drop shipping business or your e-commerce business or whatever is so that you can buy a Rollie or a Lambo, then you're going to quit so easily. There's no emotional connection between you and those things. Yeah, they're nice things. Nobody ever will complain if they were given a Lamborghini for free, right? However, when your why makes you cry, now that's something different. And what I mean by your why making you cry, I mean it's got to hit you right in the fucking chest. You know, the sight of your mother waking up really early in the morning, 5 a.m., and having to go to work to provide for the family, or your father, the sacrifices that he makes to put food on the table, for you to have the newest shoes, for you to be able to travel anywhere you want. I mean, some of our parents have made incredible, enormous sacrifices. And some of them still do. You know, they still support you financially. And so maybe your reason is to retire your parents. Your dad's been working 40 years. And he's now in his 60s. And he's getting old. And you want him to just relax and kick back and do the things that maybe he pushed to one side for so many years. Now that's a reason that will keep you going. Whenever you want to be a little bitch and you want to procrastinate, I don't feel like making a video today. Your dad's still working. Your dad's in his late 60s, still needing to work. And you don't want to record a 10-minute video because it's too difficult. I'm not in the mood today. I'm sad. I mean, there's a lot to learn from our parents, especially for those of you that came from immigrant backgrounds. I mean, my dad, you know, growing up, I saw this. My dad works in the oil business, right? So he would go for months at a time and then come back, you know, 12, 13, 14-hour days. And I truly appreciate the sacrifices that he made. And his work ethic to this day inspires me. I mean, on site here, having to travel 3 hours here, come back at long days in difficult climates sometimes. You know? But that's what pushed me for so long, to get up and grind. The fact that my dad was a hard worker. How dare I now become the soft kid? You know, the kid that decides not to grind hard because daddy will take care of him. How dare I? No, if anything, I should honor my last name by working hard. By working to ensure that my parents do not have to work another day in their lives. In the same way that they took care of me when I was young, I want to take care of them. The sooner the better. Because tomorrow is not promised for any one of us. And so I'm just giving you an idea here of how important your reason has to be. There's a graveyard of people who attempted to start a YouTube channel, attempted to start a clothing brand. They gave it a few weeks. Maybe they bought one supply of clothing. It didn't sell. The first batch didn't sell. So they threw in the towel. Oh, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? Whatever. Quit. Most people quit the things they start. Very few people complete. Very few people see it through until they get a result. And then they keep pushing to get another result. They're in love with the process. They're in love with improvement. They enjoy knowing that they are better today than they were 90 days ago. That brings them a lot of fulfillment. They enjoy serving other people. Right? They enjoy seeing happy smiles on the faces of their customers. People like that go far. Not people that are like, oh, but I want a Lambo, Ali. Yeah, we all do. And you know what? I certainly hope that we all get to a position one day where we can afford those things, right? However, it can't be your only reason. Dig deep. Find what your true reason really is. Maybe you've got kids and you've got a video on your phone of your kids saying, Daddy, we miss you. When are you going to come home? And you want to spend more time with your daughters or your sons. And it's killing you, the fact that you're working a dead-end job and, you know, you're spending hours, 12, 13, 14 hours a day away from your family. Maybe what's going to get you to grind hard at your side hustle is the thought of your kids not being able to spend time with you. You know, you leave the house when they're asleep, you come back when they're asleep, and you don't want that to continue any longer. You want daddy to be home with his kids. You want to be around your wife and have great memories together. Right? Maybe that's what pushes you. Find your reason. Dig deep, man. Sit down, write it down on a piece of paper, and remind yourself of it every single day. You know, your reason will help you. Your reason will push you when times get tough. You can fall back on it. And how can I quit, man? My daughters haven't seen me in 4 days. I can't continue living this way. I need to work as hard as I can to ensure that I can get the time with them again. I can spend more time with them. I can be there for them. I can see them grow up instead of being away. Right? Find your reason. Okay? It's not all about money and Lambos. Find your reason. It will help you. It will be that aid by your side. When you feel like quitting, you're like, man, shall I quit? I can't. I can't, man. I've got a strong reason. I've got to keep going. All right? Write it down. I want you at the end of this video to write down what your reason is. And if you're comfortable enough to want to share it down below, feel free. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more self-improvement content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.